if they're coming up short on lands. But what'd they take? I don't get to know? Rude. Can we make a quick little Rusko video before I have to run? Duty calls. Work. In town. Yeah. Not the fun stuff. Rusko's the fun stuff. I played Rusko for a video not that long ago, but it was part of like the, ooh, now that Brawl is coming to a ranked queue, maybe we do this. It was kind of tacked on the end of the video. It wasn't like a Rusko video. It's like a Rusko video. Why am I talking like Andrea Mangucci? Why is Ragavan on my screen? Nothing makes sense anymore. Yeah, let's go, Ragavan. Come at me, bro. There's nothing I like more than just murdering this monkey again and again. The Inquisition of Kozilek. Which of these cards? The whole thing. Which of these do I want? How about Gleeful Demolition? I do not like you blowing up my artifact. I also don't like Suplex. Exiling it. You know? Do we take the 1 mana card? Maybe we just take the threat. Maybe we take the thing that draws cards. I have so many ways here to actually deal. I think I just take the 1 mana card. Because the 1 mana card gets under the Rhystic Study. So our goal is to kill a thing, kill another thing. And then Rhystic Study. Yeah. So I'll play the Sanctuary here. And it's a little risky if they draw a pump spell. They wouldn't do that. It's a little risky what I just did. Don't do that, kids. Play safe. Stay in school. I don't know. These are just things I hear. What the? Get out of my life. Heisting my deck. What are you going to do? Take a cantrip? Probably. Now, when they play it, they get a treasure. That's how it works. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, create a tapped treasure. Alchemy, man. Rhystic Study. I think the sooner they have to start paying the 1, the sooner I start having some fun. See what I did there? How do I get that dang suplex? Do I wait for another discard spell? Maybe. Maybe. If they're coming up short on lands. But what'd they take? I don't get to know? Rude. Pathetic effort, Ragavan. Expect better of Magic players, but about the same of mono red players. I own the Rusko card from Mystery Booster 2, and I also own 15 paper midnight clocks. So Rusko in paper is a thing. I played it for Skill Check. You can check out their channel if you want to see me play Rusko against Moist Critical and friends. And my wife was managing the shock collars that were attached to our wrists, and every time I missed a trigger or did something, quote, annoying, according to my own wife, I got electrocuted. So that's one of my favorite Commander episodes I ever made. I'm proud of myself for doing it. I definitely regretted it that day many times, but in hindsight I'm very proud of myself for doing it. I took on the monster. The first time I saw them do Shot Collar Commander, I was like, I accept this challenge. That's the kind of commander I'm here for. Physically intense. Stakes. Eric Cursed Huntsman. Usually a Golgari control deck. And lots of discard action from them. A Snuff Out that probably won't work. A Force of Negation without another card to exile. That will probably get taken by a discard spell. Removal, if they have elves, the removal is important. If they play ramp spells, removal is useless. And if I were them, I would not play elves. That free mulligan is still free. So Force of Will, Memory Lapse. Oracle of the Alpha to set our deck for future glory. Sure. So what's going to happen to Unable to Scream? I have no idea. Oh, it's going to be Force of Will fodder. I know exactly what's going to happen. Gross. Goodbye, Force of Will. You were nice. I was very excited that you were in my hand. That was great. But discard spells be discard spells. All right, really looking for land or card draw as we surveil. Land. Play the land they saw so that they don't know it's a land. 2 mana. Kami of something or other. Just memory lapse that. Definitely gets harder to make that card good. They might even have to channel it into forests if they have to play it next turn. But maybe that was the plan. Oracle. Power 9. Memory Deluge, one of the worst card draw spells to draw. I think it's the only one that's 4 mana, except maybe the One Ring. And now if we don't draw a land, it's tough sledding. Yeah, I'd channel that Kami, but let's see what they do. Are they terrified of my scry? Are they nervous? Interesting. A land that is not a land. Remand? Sure. Interaction good, especially as we approach big G time. That sounded dirty. It was not supposed to. You can't blame me for that. It's your fault. I'm trying to hit spacebar. For some reason, it didn't do anything. 4 mana. For the love of God, power up this Hydra. That would be great. Emeritus of Abundance makes a regrowth. They know about the Dismember, so that's a surprising play. They must have something else, right? But who knows? No regrowth for you. Because they want to push my Oracle. You got it. No Garrick this turn. Let's get the clock ticking. Could also Deluge, but I'm pretty sure we're holding that up next turn. And I'm sure they're going to kill Rusko. The question is, are they also killing the clock? Something Spurs fans know all about. Ah, basketball. You didn't expect it here, did you? No! Okay. Well, that's why Dark Ritual is good, guys. Every time they get ahead of schedule, you're in trouble. But here we are. And unable to scream one of these. Let's see. When this token dies, put a loyalty counter on each Garrick. I think we start here. Because getting through to Garrick probably won't happen. Taking the Pillage the Bog is really good. We see a Questing Beast. We kind of want them to play that, to be real. I think we Deluge now because we might be hitting land drop. Wait a minute. If they just make more beasts. I bounce that. I see another card. Maybe there's a way to just put pressure on them. Yeah, creatures getting the big bonus is what we're afraid of. So let's do this. A wolf that's unable to scream. Tragic. If they block with that, Garrick does not get a counter because it's an ability of the wolf. And this is just an artifact toy. It doesn't do nothing. And we pass. Gotta keep the creature count under control so the Garrick ult doesn't just kill us. Well, I guess they're not playing Questing Beast. Post-combat haste questing beast would be weird. Don't do that. Toxic deluge. I mean, they tapped all their black, so this works. They only have one black. Yikers. Now that makes their deluge worse for next turn. It does limit our attack with Rusko. But we're up to 7. Ooh, okay. I mean, that's a card. Do we let them deluge? Or do we make another clock now? Because then we can just cast the Rusko. This is up to 7. I mean, yeah, let's just wait. Why not? Maybe I do this now. Sorcery speed is important. Might be a thing. Well. Hi. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so I got me my rocks. They're pretty good. I think you're gonna like them. Up to 10. It's gonna go to 11, and then I'm gonna use the rebirth to trigger the clock. Oh my goodness, that's fun. And I'm gonna have so much mana. Black Lotus, what a card, who knew? Classic alchemy card. You guys don't know Black Lotus? See it all the time. What you doing, Garrick? You're gonna kill it. Okay. Well, let's go. Be careful when using rebirth on Rusko. Weird stuff can happen. Oh, I have a response. You know it's a good card? Black Lotus. I think if they had timed that differently, they'd have been okay. Ain't that the way it goes? So the rebirth is gonna hit here. They're gonna draw a card. Do not add to command zone. And your Rusko will come back and provide a new clock. Ta-da! And are we discarding? I think we're discarding, but what? What do we discard here? I think it's the Memory Deluge and cast Time Twister, so I will kill the beast as Disney taught us to. So I can attack the Garrick, grief their hand, play Mox Ruby, play Time Twister. No, Kev, come on, you're big Kev. Let me do my thing. It was gonna be sick. I'll take my rewards. Blue light glasses, come here. I mean, no, these aren't blue light glasses. Come on, I'm not an old man or something. These aren't anti-migraine glasses at all. These are my villain glasses. Yeah, am I breaking the fourth wall too much? It's becoming less fun. Still fun for me. Enemy acquired. It is Uru, the Titan of Nature's wrath. So we're going for the graveyard. Do we have stuff that messes with their graveyard? What is this hand? What does this hand even do? I think it's too slow. It's weird running Mox Amber in a deck with a 4-mana commander, but it is an extra pip off your Rusko. Okay, Witness Protection's fine when it comes out. Force of Will is just a great card. Maybe we'll get to use the Force of Will this game that we didn't get to use last game. Island. Do we play a tapped island? I think we do. It's a slow hand. It's not doing anything fast. We're hoping to resolve a 1 ring and or, you know, a Rusko and take over the game. And they're probably just looking to hit land drops and acquire value. That's fine. Just an Arcane Signity. You think Indiana fans, Hoosiers, call it Arcane Signetti? That card is good. That card probably should be Force of Willed. But before we do that, we'll go get into the sewer and see what's on top of our deck. That is a Dees card. I mean, what are we most afraid of? Them filling their graveyard. Maybe it's not a Dees card. I guess it can cast an escape. It can counter the escaped Uro. Okay. I don't think we let them get ahead with Ice Till. I think we just force it. Oracle. Bird. Served us well last time. Can't wait to top deck my Black Lotus. And yeah, I did build this deck with as many what is the Emeritus of at something or other that gives you Ancestral Recall, and Oracle of the Alpha that gives you the Power 9. Yeah, that's in the deck for a reason. The library, that is a forest. Gosh, power creep these days. Ew. Don't. Please don't. Disgusting bird. Do I have to fell the profane that thing? I don't think so. I don't think they have ways to target it. I think they're just gonna sit on it. If I get Rusko down, they can't Uro me completely, so let's just get a clock ticking. Sooner the better, right? Let's see if they have the answer to the clock. Right now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And not enough cards in the graveyard for Uro to also escape. But they'll start there. Rigor. Do they have the Stifle? They have the Confluence. Three cards. Do they have something that solves problems, or did they keep a hand with Arcane Signet, Bloom Tender, Nadu, Ice Till? It's a very proactive hand for an Uro deck. I'm used to it being a ton of counter spells. Wow. Okay. They've got Treasure Cruise. Things you do for a draw 3. That was a very fair draw 3. That was more like a Lorien revealed. They've got Unable to Scream. Can we get that off of you? I think I can get that off of you. It's pretty funny. But let's get right to it, shall we? Especially while they're tapped out. Yeah, that's part of the problem against Rusko. Those Unable to Scream, Witness Protection, like, those effects aren't as good. Time Walk. Oh man, those effects are not as good because quite specifically because of blink effects. They are so good with Rusko. All right, I have the ability to draw this Time Walk. I think we're gonna do that rather than hold up a Tail's End for an Uro that costs 5 mana and is living in the command zone. And I'm just gonna do it now before they can make me shuffle or mess with me in some way. And oh my goodness, Time Walk with the One Ring is already good. Time Walk with Midnight Clocks and the One Ring. I don't think I care about Nadu. I don't think Nadu scares me. They have the One Ring. Okay. Still, when you have an extra turn with the One Ring, it's so much exponentially better. Ramp. Roots. It's a Zach Brown Band song. My roots. That's what I think of. Don't often sing it, but there you go. You got a little musical CGB today. I'm in the Midwest, okay? Country music is a bit of a thing here. It's just gonna have to deal. flow state. Instant in the graveyard. Amazing. Insane. I put Time Walk on the stack. The glasses worked. The villain is here. The opponent is slain. The reward for my troubles? The perfect shot. Do we have any good Rusko cards in the new set? So many heroes, you know? So many heroes. We get a new land. What's the name of the blue-black land in the new set? Libby, put it on the screen. Libby's saying over there, like, well, name it and I'll put it on the screen. I'll name it. Give me a minute. I know everything. I'm a content creator. I keep up with all the new sets all the time. Nothing's surprising me. Hidden Layer. Hidden Layer. This is a new land that can go in this deck. I don't know if it does. Does it? How good are these lands? They seem... Here's the thing. These lands would be busted in old standards, right? Where you had to play basics in your 2-color deck. The standard had 8 sets in it. Now standard has 500 sets in it. I don't got room for a hidden layer, I don't think. Maybe one? Because if you have 2 of them, they just make colorless. So they're not good in multiples in standard. Man, that's weird. That is so weird. That is so weird. This land would be a rock solid slam dunk. It's useless now because standard's not a real format anymore. It's modern. And I used to say things like, well, you know, when the surveil lands rotate. What? We're gonna have the shock lands for 100 years. We're gonna have the shock lands when your children have children in standard at this point. It's so, like, what are we doing? All right, blue-black versus blue-black. We gotta kill everything they play. Is this hand too slow for that? Kind of is. Our turn 3 damnation might be too late. But we go for it. Board wipe against a creature deck, we're gonna go for it. Yeah, not bad. Good card. Good with the dismember. We can get the opponent's gonna go right in for their ninjutsu, but we can immediately kill that thing off the talisman. We just have to give up way too much damage. No Emrakul's. Only 3. Okay. There's no way they're sacking. Nowhere they're sacking you for the flare. They have Force of Negation. I'm gonna cry. Yes, you love to see it. Yep, they played an 0-1 and a 1-3, and they have a counter spell. That's pretty good. So they're gonna get this back on the field, but I guess after that I can follow up with a Rusko. That's not terrible. You could also bounce this after they ninjutsu it, but I don't think that's gonna work. I'd rather just force them to play their Flare of Denial. Damn, nation. They're gonna bounce the Umezawa Fugitive? Oh. Wonder if they'll play it again. Show me the card. Land. Nice. Got him. Surveil. They're leaving up 1 blue. Ominous. Ominous. But we go for it. We do what we gotta do here. Hey, it worked. Nice. So we'll see if they can get Yuriko through the Rusko. Oh, does that like make things unblockable? Sure does. Nice. That's a bit of a problem. Siphon Insight's really helpful if they try to stack their top card with a Vampiric Tutor. Oh, that's a Dark Ritual. I thought that was a Vampiric Tutor. My turn. Do we hold? I think we hold, right? They probably have removal here. Them doing nothing, there's got to be a purpose to that. Maybe we can draw a response with this Mox Amber before it makes mana. Nope. Interesting. 3 cards in graveyard. We want to do all this on their turn. Is there a sorcery I could find? I guess there's Bloodchief's Ascension. No, not Ascension. What is the name of the card? For crying out loud. Control Z. Can't do it. No undos. Okay. Weird. Bloodchief's Thirst. Nope, not there. Could cast the One Ring. Could Mystical Tutor for something. I mean, the One Ring solves a lot of the problems if it resolves, but if it doesn't, that's pretty bad. We go for it. I mean, this can't block. They're at 16, so I guess we hit them. I mean, if they can't counter it, if I get the protection from everything, that's massive. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right, let's end this turn. That'll shut them down for a minute. And if they point removal at Rusko, because they don't seem to have counter spells, so they must have creatures in removal, right? And maybe some of those big spells that draw cards. Go with their Dark Ritual, maybe. Dark Ritual. Kaito, Bane of Nightmares. What a card. Let me guess. You pump the team. You stun Rusko. Okay. That's something. Control the fight. Do you feel like they know about the Malachor Rebirth? It does feel like they're playing around it. I'm just gonna draw. I'll see what they do. After stunning Rusko, they don't want to also spend removal. Okay. Odawara Soaring City can bounce the One Ring. Treasure Cruise. Wish I'd played this last turn. I mean, recasting the One Ring is an option. Let's see what we get. Necropotence. Big card. But man, this is funky. Let's see what they do. Resolves. Holy crap. Strong. I mean, I want 3 cards, and I want them now, because we do have 0 mana artifacts in our deck. They want to fluster me? Okay. Well, that's pretty good, but... Wait, did I just pay? I didn't want to pay. That was stupid. Alright, well, we'll see if not having Rebirth up totally ruins me. But I think I'm going to lose now, to be honest. But Rebirth probably wasn't going to help me. I think I lost the game when I didn't play the Rebirth. Let's see what they do here. Got a big old Ink Eyes or something. Furious Infiltrator. All right, lots of cards. I'm surprised they didn't emblem. I think you were supposed to emblem. They get a 1, a 0, Okay, we're not dead. No time walks. For 3. Think we're safe on that front. We're 9 on the clock. We've really got to pop off here. Got to drain them out. Might be asking too much. We'll see. I mean, that ward is a pain. You're gonna surveil, dig, draw. I wonder if Kaito goes in this deck. You just bounce your Rusko, play it again. Kind of sick. Go to end step, discard a host. Like, they're holding up mana every turn, but they're not countering spells. Maybe they will now. Maybe they feel ahead enough. I'm discarding all these creatures. Seven life is not very much. Let's see if we can pop off the clock before using the ring. 5. I think it's dig through time. Control Z. Control Z. Hello? Z? Control Z. Undo. Undo. Why doesn't it undo? I guess I have to touch this now? Something's up. 5. Drain ya. Man, could use some more Moxes in the deck, couldn't we? Pact of Negation. Brainstorm. We brainstorm here, it goes off after we shuffle. Psychic Frog. Pretty sure they can kill that. Let's grab these. Don't know what I'm using the Pact for. But we'll see. It might stifle here. They had a Flusterstorm last time. Okay, just fresh 7. Oof, okay. Brainstorm reveals the frog and a bunch of land. Now what? Mystical Tutor for a Time Walk would be good. They're at 9? Unfortunately, I don't think I got the Time Walk. What is there, like Toxic Deluge? That would be nice. Let's see. Oh, now they might interact. You know they have Wash Away. Mystical Tutor Scurry. Cyclonic Rift Rusko. What does that do? Okay. Upheaval. It's not good enough. I mean, this card might get the job done. Except for, well, I guess we gotta do the Emeritus, right? So we'll put that on top. Kill the Kaito.
Need more intel.
Draw all those. Curse you. Okay, not bad, considering we're gonna lose 3 to the One Ring very soon. Discard you. You. I think the Misty Rainforest still might be good. We'll see. Maybe that paying that 1 life might cost me, but it's still potentially a Mystic Sanctuary The Withering Curse in the graveyard. Right, rebuild. Planeswalker again. They like their planeswalkers, and we don't have a creature to attack it. What the heck just happened? Does that give haste? What is this card? +1 flying. When a ninja enters, you may turn it from graveyard to the battlefield attached to the creature. All right, we have to resolve Rusko, so let's start there. Well, drawing Cavern of Souls pretty good. You need the life. Do we Fel the Profane or do we Psychic Frog? They have a wash away. But we can bounce it? So let's go for that. Then probably wash this away. Try to go for the win. We remand the wash away. Get another trigger. Draw. Inquisition. So now we have a way through the wash away next turn. Our opponent goes to 5. We're at 8, losing 3. Cavern of Souls, brutal. Pay 3 life for that. Oh my gosh. Can you win the game? They knew what they wanted. That was quick. That's a Ginger Brute, which cannot be blocked.
Let's surprise them.
So they're gonna try to flip a big card. They still have 1 for a Vampiric Tutor, but they can't pay 2 life. Maybe a Mystical Tutor? It would have to be Mystical Tutor. They get the Shroud. Can they kill me? They need 6. Oh!
Outwitted you again.
What a game. That one left a mark. You go first. Love that. Johnny, Damnation. Let's do it. They're not going to stifle me. They're not going to play a turn 1 thing. Weird. So we need a land. We're trying to set a land to the top with the Suwas. And we reveal Signet. Already have a Signet. Don't need that one. That's great. That's what we were looking for. So if they go a Johnny, and we hit our land and go Rusko, Flux, Rusko, Blinks, make another clock, Scream, Johnny. Whew. That's a lot to deal with. But we could also just play Rusko and hold up the Flux. Avernon Cat. Now what? Nothing. Not what I expected. I guess we should wait. Because if they respond to the trigger on the stack, Rusko will die. That's a dog. How dare you?
Right beside me, brother.
Yeah. Oh, what? Yep. Uh-huh. More cat? Yep. Not a land, but we do have a swamp, so we can respond to killing this if they try to get it to flip in response to damnation. Damnation! Cats and dogs together, they must die. Good. Good, good, good. You already used your parlor. Stop looking. Basic mountain. Maybe they're gonna blood moon me. Never mind, they play Mana Confluence. Amped Wapta. Energy into Dragon's Rage Channeler. Stupid little creatures. Okay, really looking here for an untapped land. Thank you. If they respond to the trigger, we flux. Rude. Not even letting me resolve my commander? What are you, a blue mage? We wait. These cards are just little dorks after all. It's a Johnny flipping that we have to snuff out if possible. You got anything to pump the Chandler? They do not. Any idea why this has first strike? Was it not good enough? So weird. Put free stuff and value on everything, but then add a keyword. So weird. I guess the keywords would never see play outside of limited if they didn't just staple them onto cards that don't care about them. Oh, you wanna shoot your own thing. You wanna shove it aside. Ain't that something? And kill that, Johnny. Thank you. Enjoy shooting your own cat for nothing. It's what you get for shoving your friends aside, Johnny. Put an unable to scream on this Dragon's Rage Chandler. It's gonna cause us some stress. And hold the flux until they actually target the Rusko. There it is. See if they can do it twice. If they can, we can play it again next turn. Ho ho! Suck it, Lithomantic Barrage. Your anti-blue technology. Get out of here. Now you're really gonna be furious. Am I right? They paid 5 mana for that? Memory. Okay. Into time we go. I'm starting to think though that Memory Deluge is a little power crept, but we keep drawing it. 2 moxes. What are we at? 6, 7, 8. This is 9. I mean, I'm crazy. I'm gonna do it. Free mana is good, I heard. Treasure Cruise, but there's probably not much in the graveyard right now. Yeah, there isn't. I guess we should get these and just make sure we get through the turn with our cards on the battlefield to the very best of our ability. Man, that went well. Battling with a Johnny, known as the best commander out there. Here is Fury coming back down. Sorry, Baleful Strix. Decline, return, make a clock. Tick tock. And then this is flipping in upkeep. Maybe we'll put a stop, actually. I think we'll put an hour counter here. $16 should be manageable. And then with these on the stack, like we can go that trigger is the one we want, right? So in response to that, do we want to? No, you don't. No, you don't deluge in response. You don't deluge in response. I forgot. But we will tap for blue. Because then you get the cards, but then they immediately go away. You have to do it in response to that one. Okay. Commando. If they did anything in response to that, wouldn't have mattered. Kind of surprised they didn't try to do it on end step, though. We got blue in the mana pool, and we redrew Deluge, so that's nice. Bam, bam. Nice. Nice to see some cards coming back. Go to draw. We got a lot of cards here. How do we want to do this? I mean, we want to kill a lot of this stuff. I guess this might be a Withering Curse moment for sure. Kill all of it. The Grief isn't that good. The Oracle doesn't matter. This is 11. All right. Land. Curse. Kill them all. Cast it again. Draw a fresh 7 or unload Oracle. Yeah, maybe it's something like that. A real champion, you say? Bring on Felia. It's a good deck. You're gonna mono white. You do a lot worse than Felia. I mean, it kills Felia. All right, let's go for it. But on turn 1, do we play this? No, I think we just play Swamp Go. If they play an Esper Sentinel, we'll feel bad. When do you deceit them? Not yet. No. You rude Magic player. Okay. Now how am I supposed to turn on my Opal? I'm sure if it were just blue, they'd play it now, but it's blue and black. Lots of ways to kill a good dog. And there's one of them. Woof. Toby. Well, easy way to deal with the 4/4. Ooh. See, pretty good here. All the above, thank you. No 4/4. And looking at this, we see a Wandering Emperor, a Thalia, and a Glimmerlens. All right. Well, I've got a big old 5/5, so yes, I do want to play this. No, I can pay the 1 after I play Rusko if they play Thalia. It's okay. And what would you say you do about a 5/5? Okay, and play a bunch of stuff. I'll pay 1 for my Mox Opal that produces nothing. It's fine. You took my Arcane Signet. You tithed it into oblivion. It was so brutal. But what are they going to do here? You can't really get good attacks, right? All that clock's ticking. My advantage is growing. No! Are you kidding me? On cue. You monster. What a top deck. What an exactly what I need top deck. Oh no. All right, it all has to die. What are they thinking about? And they drew Oust? Okay, but that doesn't get them through, so like, what's the point? I'm just chilling. The seat's coming back. When it does, I'm gonna... I don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, is this to draw a card? Sure. Guess I'll block the Thalia. They want to put counters on them. Okay. This is rough. Don't like this. Gotta top a land. I can't believe I'm gonna lose like this. What a stupid series of top decks. All right. Easy. Never didn't have it. Just gonna die here to Faceless Haven. It's fine. Real champion is indeed brilliant. Ouch. Just ouch. The Oust got me bad too. What a top deck. What a scumbag. What a... Thank you for sponsoring this video. CoolStuffInc.com. Promo code CGB5. Love you. Bye.